Hello viewers and welcome to another big episode. This week we are in stunning South Australia for a sensational new off-road race, the Loveday 350. We're here in the heart of the Riverland, just out of Barmera, and we're looking forward to a great weekend of racing as 34 teams take on 350 kilometres of mallee bushland. Guys, let's check out some of the best off-road action you'll see this year.
Tread lightly, keep it safe, play hard.
Decided to run an off-road race event. I've been off-road racing myself for 3 years now. Very family orientated. It's exactly what I like. So if I'm going to run an event, I'm going to run something that I like doing. We've given the competitors something from my point of view as a driver and my point of view as an event manager and my point of view as a spectator. The beauty about the Loveday 4x4 park is we already had a lot of really good natural terrain that suits off-road racing. This is a track where there's so many points to talk about back at the bar later. I built this track to suit the drivers as well as the spectators. The start line right here, right in front of the tavern. They take off, they hit a row of whoops, and they're doable by most of the classes. Here we got 300 metres of whoops through the gate down the bottom and hold it pinned. The cars with less suspension travel, they'll be doing the whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de. Anything from a pro-light buggy upwards, they'll all sit on top of them and skim across them. We didn't go too big. It's a lot more fun if a lot more people can get on top of the whoops and really get cracking. So here I am standing on the top of the Insane Super Jump. At the tip of the jump, they should be upwards of 180 to 200 kilometres an hour. We'll probably see them fly 150, 200 feet, thanks to Trav Milburn. The dust swirling through the air and the speed the cars are doing, it looks amazing. Here we are standing on the longest straight on the track and we've got this big bad boy, this jump. They're going to be hitting this at anything from 180 to 200 plus kilometres an hour. Awesome fun, the drivers are going to have an absolute ball on this jump. We're over here at the back sand hill. This is one thing that I didn't have to build. This is a natural, nice rise. Some of the bigger boys, I would expect them to be 15 feet in the air. Should be pretty awesome. I reckon cameramen, photographers, down there, here, they're just everywhere. They come along the big back fence straight, doing well over 200 kilometres an hour down there, through the four-wheel drive playground, using a lot of the natural terrain, and then into this stadium section. There'll be a lot of sideways, a lot of rooster tails of dirt, and some peaky jumps so we can get some nice pop and airborne. Finish line's right here in front of the tavern. They snake through and into the finish line. Around they go and into it again, down the whoops past the crowd. The whole track's designed to suit the drivers and the spectators. It's good to try and make everyone happy, and I'm doing my best to do that. What you've traditionally seen here at Loveday has been low-budget four-wheel drives running around on a short stadium motocross track. This has got a mixture of vehicles, and instead of being running around a 1 kilometre track, they're on a 35 kilometre loop. So it's way more open, uses a lot more of the property, and we can run a lot more vehicles. With the off-road racing, obviously the first thing you do is you put an entry in. Once your entry is, turn up on the day and they go right over your car with a fine-tooth comb and make sure it's 100% safe and ready to race.
The safety aspect of the vehicles is paramount, because after all they're going to compete in fairly extreme terrain, so all the safety equipment needs to be complied with. The competitors come to the scrutiny team to actually inspect the cars. They will work as a team looking at the items on the checklist. If you've got the scrutineering form, that'd be good. Have you had a look at the engine section at all? Okay, I'll have a quick look over that. The first aid kit, the OK SOS. So you're happy, Bob? Yep. You're happy, George? Yep. No worries. So now we just got to get you a sticker. I would only ever officiate CAM's sanctioned events. Competitors are better looked after, the officials are better looked after, there's a good structure, I wouldn't officiate at any other event. There's only one thing to do now, enjoy the event.
Oh yeah, I'm going to enjoy the road.
After that, we go into a driver's briefing generally. The clerk of the course will talk about how the event's going to run, some of the rules, some of the regulations, some of the housekeeping stuff, and then generally it's into prologue. Here at Loveday, we're doing a 7K prologue loop. It's on a shortened section of the course, very close to the crowd. This is really fast paced. Generally the prologue lap, you won't see anything faster than that because it's all blazes out. Your prologue time is where you start in the race. In an off-road race, you want to start at the front because of the dust factor. Quite often at some of the really dusty races, you will get to walls of dust where you stop. That's how bad it'll get sometimes. So after prologue, we go into a top 10 shootout. Now this is the top fastest 10 vehicles. They get to rerun the prologue course for the positions of 1 to 10 on the track. Because they've already run it, they generally run it a bit faster again. Great for the crowd, great for the drivers. From that, into the race. Now here at Loveday, the race is 3 laps on Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday morning we do 4 laps. We have a half-hour break where you can come in, quickly service your vehicle, and then you come back out and you run another 3 laps. We got 34 competitors. I've been for a walk out into the pits and they're mega excited. This is a new event for them. We must have a bit of a reputation because they're really looking forward to getting out on that track and racing around. A few of them have come up and pre-run the track. We allowed them to come up earlier this month and they're just absolutely stoked. You know, they're rating it as an awesome track. It's a driver track with everything you could ask for.
We've been here for practice about 3 weeks ago. Really enjoyed it. It was a really good track.
Saw all this on YouTube, Facebook, thought it looked all right.
Looked interesting, a bit of a challenge, so yeah, looking forward to it.
I think he's done a good job of designing the track so that everyone gets a bit of everything that they like.
Some nice straights out there, so should be able to get some top speed, hopefully.
There's quite a number of whoop-de sections through it, so it doesn't worry me. I'm just happy to be here and have a go.
This is more seat time, so that's always better.
Good lot of cars here, 30 plus cars, which is good. So no, really looking forward to going out there and have a bit of fun.
It's perfect. It's great to have more and more opportunities to race the cars.
Anything's good, as long as you're racing.
The track's already out here, scrutineering's done. The marshals are getting their final briefings. I reckon we go and cut this track up and run a mark and have a great time. There we go.